This is Extra Paycheck Podcast, episode number 17.
You're listening to Extra Paycheck Podcast, where you will learn how to build and grow your own successful online business. Now, here's your host, Alex Soul.
Welcome to yet another episode of Extra Paycheck Podcast. This is episode number 17, and in today's episode, I will be answering your questions. So today's question comes from Michael G. And Michael asks, I don't have a passion or a hobby. How do I choose a niche for my online business? Now, Michael is asking me this question because on my free affiliate marketing 5-day course at extrapaycheckblog.com, one of my first suggestions is going after a hobby or a passion of yours and turning it into an online business. Now, this suggestion comes from many different marketers. Many of us tell you the same thing, to follow a passion of yours or a hobby of yours and turn that into a business, simply because it is so much more fun working in an industry that you like, that you appreciate, or that you're passionate about. And when you build a business and you're passionate about that business and you're passionate about that subject, people feel it. Your potential customers feel your passion, and it simply makes doing that business easier for them and for you. Another reason for this suggestion is that it's a lot easier and faster to find your business industry that you want to be in if you already have a passion, a hobby, or a knowledge or skill on a very specific subject. You don't have to break your head for months trying to figure out what you're going to be doing online if you already have something that you're good at or something that really interests you. Okay, so let's start from the very beginning. First of all, what is a niche? Let me dig even deeper. There's this huge discussion that's been going on online in many online marketing forums. Do you pronounce it niche or niche? The thing is that both are accepted. Niche is more of a North American way of saying it, and niche is more of a European way of saying it. I prefer the word niche. It just sounds right to me. So that's the word I'll be using. So what exactly is a niche? What is niche marketing, and why you should care about that? A niche is basically a group of people who are interested in a very specific subject. So let me give you a more specific real life example of a niche so you would understand what it is and how it works. Let's start with weight loss. Weight loss is an industry, and it's a very huge industry and a very profitable one at that. There are probably millions of blogs and websites that are talking about weight loss and helping you to shed those extra pounds. Now, if you simply go into weight loss industry, it is very, very competitive, very, very hard to make it profitable, and it's very, very hard to get noticed in that industry. If you go into a weight loss diet, this is becoming a bit more specific. However, I would call that a market. It's not an industry, it's a market. It's a bit smaller than an industry. However, it's not yet a niche. And if you go into weight loss with organic fruit diet, that is now becoming a niche. There are a lot less people who will search for weight loss by eating organic fruits versus people who will simply type in the keyword weight loss in Google. And the people who are looking for this specific fruit diet to lose weight are more interested in that specific subject. They already know what they want. And if you can provide them with some kind of help on that specific subject, it will be a lot easier for you to make a profit from that. Now, you could even go deeper. You could do something like weight loss by eating organic apples from California. Now, this is getting very, very, very specific. Now, this is a real small niche. However, the problem with a very small niche could be that there might not be enough interest from your potential buyers and from potential customers. So you might actually not be able to make a lot of money when you go very, very, very deeply into that kind of niche. So I would suggest staying a bit more broad, yet trying to dig deeper than most people will. The same could be applied to many other industries and to many other interests. For instance, you could Google something like how to repair a car, which is an industry, or if you Google how to repair a Honda, this is a market. And if you Google how to repair starter on a 99 Honda Civic, now this is a niche, a very small niche. And I'm sure there are videos on YouTube about that specific subject, and people who look for these videos, they are very, very interested in that exact niche. They are the niche for that specific subject. And just an idea from the top of my head like that, if you're trying to sell a subscription to your video series that teach people how to repair cars, you probably would have a really hard time making that sale. But if you sell a subscription to videos that teach people how to repair a Honda Civic from 1995 to 1999, it will be a lot easier to make the sale because it's very specific, and people who own those cars and want to save money by not going to see a mechanic, they see a lot of value in this kind of information, and they know it's specific to them, it's specific to their cars, so it must be good. Now, talking about teaching people how to do stuff, this is just an example of how you can make money online. You could train people by sharing your knowledge or skill of some sort that you already have, that you acquired over the years. However, my online training mostly concentrates on affiliate marketing, which is a bit different. So if you don't know yet what is affiliate marketing, I will be taking the next few minutes to talk about that subject. So affiliate marketing is basically when you promote someone else's product for a profit to you. One of the biggest and most known examples in affiliate marketing world, probably the biggest in the world, is Amazon.com. If you didn't know yet, Amazon.com offers an affiliate program, which I think they call Amazon Associates. This means that you could promote any product and every single product that is on sale on Amazon.com and make a commission if someone buys that product through a very specific link that Amazon will provide you with. And this is really awesome because Amazon has such a big variety of products and books, and now they're even starting services that I think every single person who wants to start an online business, especially affiliate marketing business, will be able to find products and services and books that will fit their interest or their passion or, even their skill. And in a few words, how Amazon affiliate works is you sign up as an associate to Amazon.com. They will provide you links for every single product that is there with a, simple click of a button, or basically you click 2 or 3 buttons and you get a link to that specific product. Now, when you share that link somewhere and someone purchases through that very link of yours, you will receive a commission from 4% to about 8%, if I'm not mistaken. And although this might not sound like a lot, it adds up in the end of the day. And the goal of your business is to create more traffic, to create more customers, to get more people buying through your links without spamming them. So I see affiliate marketing as building a blog or building some kind of online following by offering amazing information to people and eventually helping them make a buying decision on products that they might be interested in. Once again, this is why it's so important to choose a proper niche for your business, because you can't just build a random site selling all kinds of product from Amazon.com. People will not find that website. And if they ever stumble upon that website, it wouldn't be easy for them to make that buying decision, and they wouldn't see your site as an authority because, it sells everything, right? And if you build a website that concentrates on, let's say, baby clothing, and, people see lots of articles on your website that help parents choose proper clothing, or that help parents understand how to take care of baby clothing and how to choose proper clothing for the baby. They will see you as an authority and they will trust you a lot more than some random website. Hence, they will make those purchases by following your Amazon links, and you will earn that commission. So this is basically how affiliate marketing works. This is why I recommend Amazon, because they're one of the biggest and one of the leaders in the industry of not only online retail, but also affiliate marketing. And this is why I recommend choosing a great and specific niche for your business, because it will make things just that much more easier. All right. So let's get back into the whole philosophy that I share of choosing your passion or your hobby for business. I know that it's not always the best idea, because if your hobby is looking at the stars in the sky, I'm not quite sure what kind of products you could offer. Actually, you know what? You could probably sell telescopes through some affiliate program to people who have the same hobby. Well, anyway, what I'm trying to say is that some hobbies are better than others and some are more profitable than others. And although I always say follow your passion, you also have to keep the profit part in the back of your mind at all times, because some products are a lot more expensive than others. And, you know, if you're selling a product that costs $5 and you're only making a 4% commission on it, you'll have to make thousands of sales every single month to make some kind of significant income from it. So, you know, try to think of products that are a bit more pricey. I would say at least $50, $100, $200. Those kind of products will earn you a bigger commission, and you'll have to make less sales in order to make good money in the niche. However, some people don't see a hobby or a passion in their life, and they don't think they have a skill of some sort to share with others, which I completely disagree with. I am sure every single person has some kind of interest or a hobby. So my first suggestion would be simply sit down and write on a piece of paper everything that interests you. You don't have to be super passionate about it, but write down things that you find appealing to yourself, things that maybe you would want to do. So for instance, you could like car racing. You've never raced in your life, but you like racing. Write it down. You like bird watching. Write it down. You are trying to quit cigarettes, so you're smoking an electronic cigarette, or e-cigs, as we call them these days. Write that down. It's not maybe a hobby or a passion of yours, but it's something that you're learning, something that you're doing yourself, and something that you might have a little bit of experience in. And this is something you could actually become an expert. And this is something that might become your niche and might become your hobby with the time. I've seen it happen so many times that people choosing something that interests them a little bit, they would start a blog on this subject, and with time they would become super passionate about that specific subject or that specific industry. And in the end, they would make really good money by promoting products or by offering training on that subject. So this is something to think about. Once again, sit down and write it on a piece of paper, everything that you have done in your life, all the skills possible that you've acquired over the years, all the things that you would want to do in life but you have never done. All of that has a potential of becoming a profitable niche. You just have to think about it and maybe just try something out today. Start a website and, look at one of those interests that you might have. Now, another suggestion is browsing for products and niche ideas online. One of the good places to start is Google Trends. Simply go to Google and search Google Trends, and you'll see what's trending right now. And you could actually filter it by what has been trending for past month or past year. And trends could be good ideas for an online business as well. Once again, coming back to electronic cigarette, this is something that started not that many years ago. It's somewhat new and it's still trending like crazy. This is a new market and I see a lot of opportunity in it. And I'm sure a lot of people who will start marketing in the industry of electronic cigarette will make a lot of money in the upcoming years. Another trend that I could use an example is beards. Beards are super popular right now and they're still trending. So there was a whole market of beard care products that was created around that industry. There are handmade beard oils, beard balms, beard combs, and just so many other products that didn't exist just 3-4 years ago. Now this whole industry is exploding and a lot of people making lots of money selling these products. And people also get passionate about these products, not just the sellers, but the consumers as well. I've seen people who collect beard oils and beard products and, they do reviews about them. And even these users started by simply doing reviews of these products, and eventually they stumble upon the whole notion of affiliate marketing. So these users of the products became business owners themselves. They started websites from a simple blog, and now they promote a whole bunch of different products that they're trying and they're loving, and they're telling the world about it. And once again, as I mentioned at the beginning of this episode, when you are so passionate about something, people feel it and people buy from him. Why would you buy a product just from some random website when you could buy it through someone who has offered you a lot of insights on the product and someone who's done an amazing review on a specific product? You would be a lot more comfortable buying from that person and often using their affiliate link without even knowing it, probably, which, is not a big deal because you're not paying any more money as a consumer when you're buying through an affiliate link. You're paying the regular price that you could find everywhere. And sometimes affiliates even have a right to offer a discount. So, sometimes clients will be very, very happy by buying stuff through your affiliate link because they're actually saving money and not spending more money, or, even not spending the regular price. They're saving some cash, and that's, a win-win for everyone. So Google Trends, check it out. This could be an interesting way of finding a niche or something that would interest you to start your online business with. Now, another thing that I would suggest, another place which I love browsing, is Amazon itself. If you go to Amazon.com and you go into their bestseller section, this is full of amazing niche ideas. There are just so many products that are listed as bestsellers on Amazon. And I'm sure that if you go through all those products, or at least through some of them, you will find something that will catch your attention and something that will interest you and something that you might want to promote and build a business around. Now, that as well is not as easy as it seems, because you'll have to learn about your competitors. You'll have to see how many people are already selling that product and what are the commissions, what are the prices on these products. So all of that is something to keep in mind and probably do more research. But as I already mentioned, it could give you an idea or lots of ideas on a niche that you would have never thought of. Amazon is a really great place to see what sells, what's in high demand, and what could make you some money. Now, Amazon is also a great place not only for affiliates, but for starting your own Amazon business. You could check out the products that are selling very, very well, and you could actually find manufacturers overseas who make these products for very low price, and you could actually start selling your own products on Amazon, which is a completely different story, and I might do an episode on that later on, because I just started selling my own product on Amazon.com, and let me tell you, it's been a pretty wild ride, learning everything there is to learn about manufacturing, about outsourcing, about finding those manufacturers, about communicating with them, then importing the products, labeling the products, listing them on Amazon. There's just so much to learn, but that's another way of using Amazon as a source to find a niche or to find a business idea for your own online business. And, it's not as crazy as it sounds. People are doing it every single day. There are so many new Amazon sellers that are starting to sell on Amazon, and these people have not invested a lot of money. They, you could start with way less than $1,000 and become an Amazon seller. And many of these people become success stories. They actually start selling so much items and they make so much money that they have to hire extra people to help them out. They just can't manage everything by themselves. So, we're living in a really great time right now to start an online business. Any kind of business, either consulting business, training business, selling business, affiliate business. There's so many things that you could do online. And once again, Amazon is a great place to look at these products and to get some ideas on what you could do online and the kind of business that you could start tomorrow. Another thing I would like to mention about this whole niche selection and find a good product to sell or to promote as an affiliate, it's not always going to work out for you. To be honest, I have failed many, many times, especially when I was just starting with affiliate marketing in 2007. I've promoted so many different products. I tried so many different niches, and many of them failed miserably after I've spent so much time on them. And, it's just the way it goes, kind of. I've made mistakes by selecting products that are very high priced, but I was completely turned off by those products. I'll give you one of the ideas. I tried to sell shredders from Amazon.com, and some of the shredders cost $5,000, $10,000, and even more. So let's say a 4% commission on a $10,000 shredder is $400. And if you sell more than 6 shredders, I think, more than 7 products, basically, Amazon will increase your commission to 6%, which means you'll be making $600 per sale, right? Huge amounts, really amazing commissions. But guys, I hate shredders. I don't care about them at all. And starting a website that talks about shredders wasn't a good idea because, I simply wasn't passionate about it. And the subject bored me to death. And with time and, some money wasted and time wasted, I realized that, look, I don't want to write about shredders. I have nothing to say about shredders. I'm not passionate about that product. So I simply stopped promoting it without making a single sale. Once again, it cost me a lot of my personal time, a lot of effort, and I shouldn't have done that at the first place. That's not something that I care about. The same thing goes to many other industries and many different niches that I tried simply because they offered a really great payout. And I realized that when you don't like the subject or when you're completely bored with that specific product or that specific industry, you aren't going to perform well. Or at least for most people. I don't know about you, but in my personal experience, trying to promote something you don't care about or you don't like is not a good idea. You will simply waste your time and not get the rewards that you're aiming for. So that's about it for episode number 17 of Extra Paycheck Podcast. Follow your passion, find a good niche, and start a business online. Now, if you have questions for me that you would like me to cover in the podcast or on my blog, simply go to extrapaycheckblog.com into the contact me section and send me an email. Let me know what kind of questions you have and what you would like to be covered in this podcast. Thank you so much for listening. You can find the show notes for this episode at extrapodcast.com/17. I'll be sure to throw in some interesting links that you could explore, some other ways to find a niche or to get some ideas for a niche for your business. Also, thank you all so much for rating my show, leaving reviews on iTunes and subscribing. If you haven't already, go to extrapodcast.com/iTunes and you'll be able to do all that. Next Monday, I have a very interesting guest on the podcast, so make sure to subscribe to this podcast and to not miss next Monday's episode. Thanks for listening once again.